too easy. I didn't have to critically think. I feel like Falco would be good for this matchup because you want to keep Steve in disadvantage. And, well, Fox has to rely a lot harder on reads.
Yeah.
Falco can just combo you to death.
I'm going to be honest. I won't act like I'm knowledgeable with this matchup. But I can see where you're coming from.
I'm just going to talk from the point of views of the characters themselves and try to just, you know, bridge it together from there. Yes, I'm going to try to critically think. But we could also just learn from watching. And, you know.
Shit, I'm learning that 57% from that combo.
Yeah. And that was just because it was the default wood. If it was anything stronger than that, it would have hurt even more. Alright, so what's Modder's game plan in this kind of scenario? Okay, I think the Reflector is also very nice for this matchup. It's just a lot... You just kick it out and it completely sends the... what's it called? Oh, no, the Reflector is good for two reasons. A, to reflect the cart. B, because it hits through the wall. And that's another nice thing. It just... It doesn't do much damage, but it puts your opponent in a situation that they don't want to be in. But so far...
It's crazy. We're seeing a different type of playstyle from AKFirez. And I know that's natural.
Yeah.
Because, you know, different players, different, you know, it's supposed to be that way. Imagine if, real quick, imagine if iModerz did like a forward throw and like AKFirez had to take that block.
Yeah, so I've seen people use Steve's blocks against him. Yeah,
it's really weird to see the opponent use the blocks against the Steve.
Yeah, but it's funny when it works. But sometimes they'll put them there just to give themselves a wall to run into so they don't die.
Up throw setting them Steve a bit too high, but the up smash gonna take it back to 0-0.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, for some reason I thought iModerz took the first stock, so I was a little surprised that that killed already, and then I realized that their trade in the air killed iModerz.
So it seems like iModerz, you know, he isn't, you know, he's not going to overpush advantage state. Get the damage and leave, and see what they're going to do next.
It's like we were saying in the last game, like, you don't want Steve to mine, but you also don't want to play into their hands. So you want to give them just a little bit of space, but remind them you're there every now and then. And right now, iModerz is tacking on the damage, and yeah, see what I mean? Like,
the minecart's not gonna play role.
Yeah,
it's off the set, off the set.
The Reflector being able to kick out far like that just really covers the cart. Whereas with a Fox or a Wolf, you could probably bait them into using it and then hit them anyway because of the end lag.
Yeah, so again, we're not really iModerz not really gonna let you get your resources. We have to fight for it. Yeah. But at the same time, AKFirez knows how to handle the situation.
Yeah, AK, I'm noticing, is opting for a lot more single blocks to keep the opponent away, or two. So, like, obviously on a stage like this with the platform, like we were saying earlier, you don't have to build 3 high because the platform's in the way, too. But AK will also just, like, run away and, like, hop and drop a block, just to make you have to jump. And that's scary.
And that's the second up smash.
Yep.
That's the yep.
Look, it's...
Second verse, same as the first.
It's strong. Yeah.
Why didn't the second laser hit? Someone answer me.
AK's got goated DI. That's
I understand the tech.
Yeah. I feel like that's my only answer. Because I'm a little surprised that didn't hit at that low of a percent, too. But maybe it's because of iModerz's rage.
The bread and butter. Oh, but doesn't get much off the up tilt.
So, you know, sometimes you expect your opponent to land, and then suddenly there's just more ground below them, and they can just walk away from you. Yeah, AK running a little low on supplies right now. No backup diamond.
When iModerz now needs to, like, now more than ever, needs to attack.
Yeah, you just got to be ready for the minecart.
It's now or never.
Because AK's got, what, 5 iron left, so you really want to watch out for that anvil, for that cart. There comes one.
But again, the resources are low, but when he's off stage, build him back up.
Yeah, they're gonna come back quick, but there's the diamond.
Diamond on deck.
Mostly just iron.
Oh, and he reached the spot dodge.
That was very smart. AK was really just ready for that. I didn't even notice a particular pattern of iModerz spot dodging, so I wonder if that was just a complete read or if that was pattern recognition. But it could have been either.
It's crazy.
And either way, equally smart.
No, you're right. We haven't really seen iModerz spot dodge that entire game.
Yeah, at least I didn't notice it to be that particular of a habit, but maybe AK was just ready.
Ready for the option.
Right, like ready for people to do that, because I feel like I'm sure a lot of people spot dodge in the face.
Maybe in his head it's just like, this might not hit, but I know he's not ready for it.
Right.
Type of tactic.
Sure, and sometimes
I have nothing to lose if I throw it out.
Yeah, it was fairly safe, because that moves fast.
Yeah, it's fast with diamond. Well, no, it's fast in general.
Yeah, I think gold is the only one that ups the speed, but it's a pretty just good move. But all right, here comes our starting combo from iModerz. A modest 24%.
Yeah, again, he's not gonna push advantage state.
I
think he just wants to like read like the what he's gonna do after he does advantage state and just like try to continue that from there.
Right, and I mean if you're gonna pressure a Steve from that like below you, if you're gonna pressure them from below, which Falco likes to do, very common with pillar combos, you're just gonna end up eating an anvil to the face if you're not careful, because it will like pop him up a little bit and then drop it.
I gotta say,
you don't want to keep him in the air too long.
I gotta say though, not trying to compare players, but this is really more of an aggressive Steve game as opposed to the last set.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a few things about AK that almost feel a little bit more methodical in the approach.
Talk to him, Jet. That was tough. That's tough. Oh,
well,
talk to him.
It's crazy because like we have what three top Steves in the region. They all play their own way, and it's all effective. I just feel like AK seems to take takes his time a little bit, and that's that's nothing against Connor. The way Connor played was genius.
They're all using the same paintbrush.
Yeah,
but it's different pictures.
Yeah, and they're all equally like super good ones.
I thought that was a pretty good.
It was a good enough analogy. I got your point. He's just building an L in his face.
That was sick. All right, but anyway,
gotta love when Steve's just build L's on you. Woo. Yeah. Ready.
You really hate to see it.
You just can't be in front or above Steve when they're ready to kill you. You will get up smashed and die. No resources burned on that one. It didn't even really register in my mind that the fishing rod would just bounce off the block if it was in its way.
Yeah.
This character really makes me think.
Well, to be fair, that's stuff like that is really hard to react to.
Yeah. Well, we're just not used to playing with walls because of how we play the games. Now that walls can just be built, we have to suddenly think about what characters do when walls are in the way.
Oh, wrong position. But the up smash, not gonna take it just yet. That's why we in Battlefield.
Yep, exactly. But I don't think Moderz can eat one more heavy hit, and I think.
Oh no, Falco's a light boy.
Yeah, and AK is pretty fresh on that diamond, and here comes another one.
I wonder how many redstones AKFirez has.
Yeah, that's another thing where it's like.
Oh, the block just disappeared.
So like redstone is saying that the game doesn't visually track. Is there a maximum amount that they can carry? I think we're about to get our answer from the voices in my head.
Yep. Talk to me, voices in Jared's head.
I want to know everything because I've only fought this character twice.
You pick up Steve or something, bro?
No, it's just even after commentating so many Steve sets at Upstate Summit, I'm still not fully prepared to explain this character. Okay, so apparently the redstone count in general is just not that big of a deal. I mean, to be fair, what does Steve really use it for? To build trails from the TNT?
Redstone is his worst move, confirmed.
Right. Well, not necessarily. It's you probably just get it so often that it doesn't really matter.
No, I said what I said. But
because like what? It matters for two things: TNT detonation and the minecart going faster.
Yeah,
Ooh,
now we're seeing it. Now we're seeing iModerz.
That's big damage, and we're
a bit further with the advantage state.
Yeah, and Falco once Falco lands that up tilt, you're eating a boot to the face, so he's just ready.
He took a page from Smash for Mario.
Something I noticed with AK a lot. I think Connor did this a few times as well. Is when they up being like really low to the ground that way, because I believe if it hits, it combos an up smash. So that's scary.
And Falco's lasers has been a huge momentum shift for the set.
Yeah, they're a good projectile.
They destruct him. Like
It's also so crazy watching Steve land with the up B.
It's not so much it's not so much that they do like damage. It's just like you have to deal with it.
Yeah, you have to respect the fact that it's there.
I'm here. Like I exist.
Speaking of, that is another reason for AK to build a block, because I think a single high block will block the laser.
It's crazy. Like, do you ever see like a Steve have like an empty amount of resources? He built it up really fast, in all fairness.
Yeah, it's not hard to get back. So like once you get in motion, you can kind of just run with it.
The voices in your head was nodding. Yeah.
Yeah. I always appreciate them. They're here when I need them most. Yeah, okay. With all that rage on AK, yeah, that was a bit of an aggressive attempt for that.
I was kind of hoping for a Battlefield miracle, but
yeah, I couldn't tell for sure, but it was convincing. That was dead. I really understand what Modders was going for there.
They're popping off in the melee stream. They're popping off. You see that?
I heard it.
Oh my god! I need some of that hype over here. Like,
we're going right back into game 3. What do we think Modders needs to switch up here? because for the most part, when iModerz gets in, the damage is good, and he's fairly safe. That last stock there was really just a matter of being a little too aggressive. Because when you land on Steve and you're at kill percent, you're probably going to get up smash. It's very fast and hard to react to.
It's crazy, too. If you saw what happened, like, before the moments of iModerz, like, you know, iModerz demise, Steve had, like, no resources. Right before that, and then all it took for AKFirez to, like, let's get him off stage one time, get his resources back, and get back into the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Momentum, it's just back and forth momentum shifts with this game. It's just how much each character's gonna, each player, I should say, is gonna capitalize on it.
Yeah, and
when it's gonna be important the most.
AK is just clutching it out in the moments that really matter.
When it really matters, exactly.
And hey, AK was ranked very high on our upstate PR for a reason. So
sometimes, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You. Sometimes it's not so much what you're doing wrong; it's what you need to do more of. I guess. Yeah. If I'm trying to make sense here.
I more or less understand what you mean, and it's fine. The thing with commentating is we're kind of gonna interrupt each other no matter what because there's a lot of stuff happening. Sometimes you want to talk about it before it goes away.
Deal with it.
Exactly. Ooh, so
nah, fight fire with fire.
It's good. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Falco's fire. It's way better.
It's good to know that.
Oh, talk about it. Let's talk about it.
That was smart. So I think AK hasn't been dropping a lot of anvils.
Get that out my face.
Yeah, AK hasn't been dropping a lot of anvils at all, and I think that's exactly why.
That was some Looney Tunes shit.
So is the TNT block. It's literally just Acme.
This character's literally Looney Tunes. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, good DI.
Like, where else are you gonna see anvils dropping and stuff like that? But hey, yeah, just. So it's kind of similar to what Amaryllis was doing. Is when you have a projectile.
That's what it is. Get the low block, destruct them with laser.
Yeah, just shoot. If you have something you can shoot under a block, then just make sure there's no block in your way and shoot. Do not go in.
Where is the second laser?
Is that a Steve thing? Is that AKFirez just being good at? Wow.
Do it. Oh.
I actually really like that. The fact that AKFirez actually carted out.
Big damage.
Just to set up the.
Off stage 2. What's the move?
Ooh. Yeah, that block right there would have prevented
iModerz
from doing much.
Don't even bother. Fastball it.
Ooh, this is looking scary.
It is.
Because, like...
if he gets this stuff now, it could be anyone's game.
Yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, iModerz has a second stock. I didn't even realize. Ooh, that does change my perspective a little bit. But that's not going to be it. Only 89%.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Is that diamond?
No. No diamond yet. They do have a gold on deck.
That ain't going to do nothing.
It's fast.
All right, here we go. Last stock at 119.
You do not want to let AK get another diamond because, like, at this percent, at this stock, they're going to burn it immediately.
No, high key saved his life just now.
Oh
my God.
Listen, when you play this character, you know what your moves do. See, that's one of the situations where you can actually effectively use minecart against Falco is when they're off stage, already in the middle of recovering, because they're not going to be able to shoot out their shine. They're already that's
a good trade. That's the trade we needed. That's momentum.
This could be iModerz's chance to turn the set around.
Now on the board 2-1.
I also think it's interesting that despite iModerz playing 3 different characters, he's opted to stay the entire set. So he must really be confident in this matchup in particular.
He redefined his game plan. So the first 2 games, the blueprints.
Right.
Game 3, execution.
Yeah, information gathering. Now that you have the pieces, see if you can turn it around. You got 2 more games.
Yeah, he found some piece. He found some of the pieces where the pieces go in the puzzle.
Right, exactly. But
some of them fell on the floor, and now he's got to pick it up.
That was still a whole other game for AK to get some information too, and AK's got a little less pressure. Only 1 more game to win. So.
And to be honest, at this stage of the game, or the set, I should say, iModerz isn't switching.
No.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
For multitude of reasons, for obvious reasons. I'm just saying,
right.
If he wins the next game,
I was gonna say
Falco.
Both these players have secondaries, but I don't think either of them are switching. This is just this is AK's best character, and I think this is just iModerz's best answer. So hey, I actually feel like
he mashed out, and he still is in this like somewhat of a T-pose. You saw that? Good tech, by the way.
No, that was incredible tech. That's hard to do. When you're just surrounded by all that stuff, it's so hard to be ready for it. But I can see why Falco would be the best choice between Fox, Wolf, and Falco.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Wolf would get kind of ruined off stage against this character.
I'm seeing a sense of anticipation for iModerz.
Yeah.
Like he's ready. He might get hit by it, but he's ready for the minecart.
And AK is so smart. Like,
well,
he's really just like you can't full laser my blocks. You have to come in a little bit, or I'm just gonna build more. All right, so that's still only stone. I think AK is gonna. Never mind. I'm wrong. I am a liar and an idiot.
This is definitely more of a slower game, though.
Yeah, I mean it's. Like, you just kind of got to keep it that way. I mean, both these characters can be pretty explosive, but neither of them really want to push their luck.
Yeah.
Because one up tilt from either of these characters is scary.
That block to get like a running start, to like the left landing lag to get that extra hit, that was so clean.
That spike into that up smash was really good too, but that
Yeah.
Again, another.
And that's the flaw with the spaceys.
Yep. That's
the linear recovery.
It's one of the only situations where you can effectively burn your iron against Falco is when he's off stage, because he's less likely to be able to stop it. Yeah, both these characters got big, fast up tilts, and they want to hit you with them.
Yeah, they do.
Because it's everything. It is everything for these characters.
It's life.
Yeah, it is literally the lifestyle.
It's literally life.
You commit yourself to the up tilt agenda when you pick these characters. But this is
bring it around town. Oh my, to the ceiling.
Yeah, if repeaters and stuff were still in, I think Modderz could have been in for a world of hurt up there. Ooh, that was.
iModerz is playing like this is his last meal or something, man. He's like.
That was fancy.
Yeah.
AK really low on resources. Only 3 different blocks to build with. You want to push it, but you also don't want to push it too much, because AK does have a diamond, and one up tilt's going to be like 60%. But from Falco, similar, a landing there, very good. And that's a lot of iron in AK's pocket.
Yeah.
And that's, again, I feel like it's not as big of a deal against Falco because he can generally deal with it, but there are those.
He's doing a decent job dealing with it.
Yeah.
And there's the laser action. Oh no, AKFirez right now got a solution of his home. I'm not dealing with none of that. Triple block up top. Let me build.
I cringe a little every time I see Modders go for those landing down airs on top of AK, because I'm like,
it's worrisome.
It could kill you, but it could also really work in your favor. So that was so close.
The skin of his teeth, bro.
Yeah, Modders on his winner's side stock here.
The ledge game is scary.
Yeah.
Oh, that was scary.
Ooh. Was the cart in the way?
What happened? Oh,
all right, yeah, actually get that out of my face. I'm going to parry it.
Like I said, he's fighting like it's his last meal.
I mean, this is you don't want to go to losers when you're this close to winners finals.
Oh, good mashing.
Yeah, I think the delay on the mashing was smart, because if you do it on stage, you're eating enough smash.
Smoke in that controller of iModerz.
Yeah.
Get out of that minecart.
Ooh, what's this gonna mean? Yeah, that second laser not gonna hit. AK DI behind
in the stick. Oh.
That shit happened so fast.
And that's just the
Pardon
pizzazz.
my language.
That's unexpected pizzazz, man.
Yeah, that's